Hello everyone, it's me again. I know it's been a while, took a little break for the holiday season. Plus some of the Nendoroids that came in, I really am like, should I keep it? Should I not? Because there's so much like good things coming out that I really want. And I'm running out of room. So I don't know if some of the Nendoroids I got that I'm going to be reviewing, but today we're not even reviewing Nendoroids. Today we're reviewing a figure that I was kind of hyped about. And so I got the notification that it shipped, I think it may have been before Christmas even, from what they were telling me via email and the website, that it wasn't going to be released until Q1 of 2024. But yeah, it ended up being shipped out in December and just got to me today. I haven't seen but maybe one review of it, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and do a review on it while I open it up. And I had to open it up today. I already made room for it, so it's good. And it's none other than the Ai Hoshino 1/7 scale, I think, by Kadokawa. So yeah, this is the box. The box is rather simplistic, but still nice. Still nice. I really like this view of it. There were a couple of Ai figures that got announced, and some of them went up for pre-order. This one I think I liked the best as far as the whole aesthetic of it, because I feel like it came right out of the source material, and so that's why I kind of liked this one. I'm not 100% sold on I did pre-order the Ruby. I do like the Ruby, but I may cancel her just because I feel is more iconic, and I feel like this pose and look for her actually came out of the show, where the other ones are kind of just copying this one. And then the Kana figure, people are saying, I don't know what it is, it looks kind of off. I'm just like, it's because there's no hair movement. There's all this body movement and the movement of the clothes, but her hair is straight in. She put a whole lot of gel in that thing. I think that's why it kind of looks a little off. But yeah, I'm definitely psyched about the Ai, and I did get the pre-order bonus. And I was about to contact them being like, I don't see any pre-order bonus in my box. The pre-order bonus, I don't know if you can see, but it's way, way back in the back of the box behind the, I think it's on the back wall behind the base. So yeah, I just thought that was really odd that they did that with this. Because yeah, most of the time when they do pre-order bonuses, they're separate. They're in a little separate container or something like that. But your pre-order bonus is in the box. So if you get this version with the pre-order, with the store pre-order or the pre-order bonus or whatever, just know that it's in the actual box and not in a separate container. And I did see that the review that I did watch, the girl got the regular edition, but they gave the instructions on changing the face anyway, so I don't really understand that. But anyways, I'm really excited. Oh, and the top, of course, has her star. I'm excited to see some other figures of Ai come out. I'm really excited for the Nendoroids as well, especially Rubies and Ais, because I really love idol. I love idol outfits. So, yeah, really psyched about those. But anyways, we're talking about her today. So I'm going to go ahead and open her up. I may take a video of what she looks like on the inside before you put things together. But I don't think I'm going to put her on the base while I have the camera out. I may try. but it may not make it to the actual video. So we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and open her and put her together. Okay, and just because some people like the details and such, like the inside of the box is kind of cool. Like they actually have like the idolish kind of backdrop with the lights and stuff. So that's kind of nifty. It's sad that you can't see it. That you can't see it from the outside with the figure in there. And I don't think it's a separate. No, I don't think it is separate. Never mind, it is separate. So I guess you could use it as a backdrop, but I have way too much stuff for that. Okay. And now for the look at the figure. So, got her out of the box. Box aside, because that is a big old box. Here the figure is, and the face is actually going to be on the back part of the plastic. But yeah, like there she is. She does have her microphone separate, and I think I saw something where her hand would come up, but I'm not going to try it unless it actually does tell you on the instructions, or it shows it on the instructions. Yeah, the instructions are only in Japanese. So it shows you how to change the face and the and how to place the microphone in with the hand. And I'm guessing that's why they show you, because they show you that the hand can come off. So, and that's something you would need regardless of which version you have. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and open her. I might just go ahead and do it, and if it's bad, I can always cut this shit out, right? So I do think, yeah, she does have tape. I was getting nervous. So, let's see. It's not that bad because she's kind of further in. Like I get so nervous with ones where it's like they're right to the edge, and you can't get the tape off. There's still some more tape. Or no, that isn't tape. One's just stuck in there. Maybe I should have took the bonus face off first. I didn't think about that. Oh, there she is. There she is. Okay, we're gonna take the base first, and I did see that the base was hollow. Not my favorite choice of bases. There is actually another figure where I liked the base better, but the actual figure, I like this one better. So I'm like, can I just somehow switch the bases? Okay, and this does not want to come off. Lord have mercy on my soul. I'm just gonna rip the bag. Nice bag though. So here is the base, and it is a pink color with blue or purple. I can't really tell. It's like a bluish purple. It looks more blue on camera than it actually does, like me physically looking at it. Like it has a little more tinge of purple. I don't know. I'm still not a huge fan of this base. I know they're doing one like this for all the girls, but I'm still kind of not a huge fan of it. But I understand. I feel like it's a little bit more, or I understand that they're trying to do kind of like an idol, like spotlight, like a pink spotlight on her kind of thing. Or at least that's how I kind of look at it. That makes it kind of seem better in my opinion than I first thought it was. And we've got more of this plastic on the hair. Oh, and it does tell you that the pigtail is removable, so you can take the pigtail off. Holy crap. I'm getting nervous. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and de-plastic her and put her on the base. And here she is, all put together. Now, I will say that the base scared me a little bit. It did take me a little bit of finesse, because you don't want to, like, I mean, any kind of figure like this that's this expensive, you don't want to, like, force it, because you don't want to break it, especially since she's, like, standing on one leg, literally. So it did take me a little bit of time. The hair, okay, so first, the pluses. Like, her boots are fantastic. I love the fact that they made her boots glossy. It kind of adds a little bit of dimension to the figure, I feel. Like, it makes it feel more realistic, because it's kind of like different finishes for different fabrics and materials. I do also really love the pink hue in the hair. The way that the hair was done and the highlights in the hair being pink, it matches it. I mean, it matches the overall style of Oshi No Ko, but it also, like, just in the simplistic form, like, if it's a pink spotlight being put on her, like the base is kind of like giving off, then a pink hue would be in other parts of her as well. I love that. Her, just like her overall, like the shading is pretty, especially on the lighter pink parts of the dress. It's really pretty. Okay, so my only gripes for this figure is, one, the base and the stance itself. Like, I love the pose, but at the same time, it's one of those figures that it may lean over time, or that's what I'm worried about, because when you look at her, she's leaning forward on one leg. So I know there's bars that keep that go in to help support her, but there's probably not I would think that you would need a bar, some type of bar in the figure to kind of like keep it from warping over time. So there's always that possibility. The other thing, you do have to take this part out, or it suggests you take that part out, because it may rub up against this if you pull the front bang out before removing it, and it does have like this noticeable gap. Like, you can't see it from the front, but you can see it from the back. Like, you can see there's like pink material. Don't understand why they just wouldn't make that purple, just so it wouldn't be as noticeable, but you can see like there's a gap right there. And then you also have to remove her hand as well when switching it out. And I don't like the fact that I feel like these could have been directed better. Like, they're in a direction that it rubs up against each other, these strands of hair. And so if you change out the faceplate like a couple of times, there is a possibility that you could like have paint transfer, or like they could rub up against each other and cause damage. I noticed that, and I was kind of like, ooh, need to be careful. And just, I don't know, like, I get nervous about removable parts in general, but especially with scales, because it's kind of like they're expensive, and like Nendroids, if you change up the parts and it gets loose and it doesn't stay in that well, it's kind of like, oh well, you know, that was $40-50, you know, still bad, but it's not like $150 to $200 figure that you're invested in. But other than that, I absolutely adore her. I love her. I'm happy to add her to my collection. Like I said, I'm not really sold. I do have Ruby on pre-order. I never pre-ordered Kana, and I think the only reason I'd want to keep Ruby or would be to pose her with Ai. But I did, to be completely honest, I did really love the way Ruby's looks, and I don't know why, but it's very appealing to me. But I feel like overall, like Ai's just going to be more memorable in general for a scale figure for me. Anyways, I do have the bonus. I did take the bonus off. I'm going to do a close-up of her, just so you can see a little bit more detail, and I will then demonstrate how to switch the faces out, maybe to assist people a little bit, or be a guinea pig just in case I mess up. But I shall return and we shall have a close-up of the beautiful Ai. Okay, so before I demonstrate how to ignore the knife, before I demonstrate how to switch out the face plates and what they look like, here is a closer look at her. Like I said, like this is just such an iconic pose. Like it actually comes straight out of the anime. I just want to give you like a 360 view of her. And as you can see, those boots are just absolutely to die for. Like, I don't know why, I just absolutely love the fact that they made those glossy. But yeah, like, I really do think that she's very pretty. But I'll go ahead, I think I'm going to try to set it up. It won't be as close, but I'm going to try to set it up to where I can show everybody the process. The first thing you do is you take the hand off, and see it has like a little peg in there that kind of like guides you on where it goes. And yeah, be careful of the mic. That's another thing, the mic is kind of like loose, but just be careful you don't lose it, the hand or the mic. So then you would take this out, and that's also in a peg. And just... Now, I will tell you, this one has a little bit more of a snug fit, so I was very nervous the first time I pulled that out. And it makes it more nerve-wracking that they have, like... I mean, you can... they do have plastic that goes around it, and you can pop the plastic and pull it off. But they do actually have a plastic under her bangs around her face, like they do for like Nendroids, and so it's kind of like you have to take that off to get the plastic for that off. So you have to take it off anyway. But this, I noticed this. It don't think. Let me see if it does have it. No, it doesn't on the arm, but it does have a metal. You can see it does have a metal piece in this, and then you take the bangs and you do like it's an Android. Yay! And there's Ai. Yeah, having a bad hair day. I've never done this before. Okay, it's not as tight. It's kind of, it reminds me a little bit more of like a big Figma face. And the bonus face is basically the same face, but it's both eyes open, instead of the wink. I don't think, I mean, I may just keep the regular, because she actually does wink, for that particular, pose or image in the anime. And I'm just realizing that my regular face has kind of a smudge on the face. You can't really see it that well, but there's like a little smudge on there. Anyways, this goes into here. And then you just pop everything back on. So the bangs go on first. See, that's the thing. Let me make sure her... Lord, now this is gonna get stuck. Yes, her face is not all the way flush. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't fit as well as the first face does. Like, there's gaps and stuff in here. Unlike the first face. Let me take this back off. Like I said, I'm being a guinea pig for everybody. Yeah, like the bottom seems like there's like this little gap in the bottom part that isn't fitting in right. Because I see it. Which is causing the whole hair not to fit properly. I think it fits on this side. I think it's the other side, which will be covered by the hair anyway. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Like this right here, where these two strands, and they're very easy to break, so be very careful. But like they're rubbing up against this strand, and I'm like, okay, are they supposed to go under? Are they supposed to lay on top? Like, but if they were laying under, they would be rubbing up against the back side of it. So it's kind of like, I wish it was kind of a little bit different, and this molding's not like perfect, but I'm just nitpicking at this point. But yeah, this is super cute too. Like the one with her, and then of course you gotta put her hand on. I'm like sitting here without a hand. But yeah, I think it's super cute, especially if you like want to pose her with Ruby and they both have their eyes open. That way you can see the eye has 2 stars versus just the 1 star. I think this is actually really cute. Like the one with the eyes open is actually like super cute as well. But yeah, I might just leave her like this because I'm scared to do that again. But yeah, I kind of got cut off there for a second. But anyways, like I was saying, I may contact them about the face, but I'm going to try to just get it off with some water first, maybe. And then too, it may not be that apparent with her bangs. I'll have to take a look again. Anyways, I would highly recommend her. The first figure of the year, starting off with a bang. I do have another scale figure coming. It's an Itsuki from the Quintessential Quintuplets, the dating version. It's a 1/6 scale, so it's probably going to be like the biggest figure I own thus far. I really want to see how much bang for your buck you get with those, because they're relatively cheap for any scale figure, and then on top of that, they're 1/6 scale. So I really want to see and review that one, but of course I didn't have enough room for all of them, so I just had to pick my best girl out of the Quintessential Quintuplets. Anyways, that is it for today. If y'all would be as so kind, leave a like and subscribe. And let me know what Oshi No Ko figure you are excited about. Other than this, I think I'm actually excited for Ruby's Nendoroid. Like I said, I know not everybody loves the idol outfits as far as Nendoroids are concerned, but I am so much more idol over school uniform. Like, I really wish that they would have done Kana in her idol outfit as well. But who knows? Oshi No Ko is very popular, and Good Small Company can just sling out them different versions of Nendoroids, and we'll eat them up. Anyways, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later.